Hi friends, David here from Above AVL. And today I want to talk about design build contractors and kind of how we look at it a little bit differently. So, in kind of the industry, the AV installation industry, there's a terminology called design build. And that basically means that companies come and they do a design process, and then separately, they basically quote out the installation. They're kind of two separate segments where they may do one and not the other. You may go elsewhere and bring the design to a second company that doesn't always work out the best. And good design build companies do it all in-house. At Above AVL, we actually do something a little bit different. So I'm here today at a place called the Rivers Run Event Center here in Washington, where they've got this brand new lighting rig with a bunch of fixtures from Volux, from Martin, and from Elation. This place is a great example of some of the projects we do because basically we can design things, and we've got a designer on staff who's able to design really good AV systems, of course, design the lighting, and we can install things, do the build part too. But a lot of our customers, may already have local connections who might not be able to source the gear as well as we can, or have as wide variety of the brands, or have the expertise, but have the ability to safely do the rigging and be certified and have the liability to do that, to do the electrical, to hang the fixtures and to program, and may only want us for part of that process. And so what we like to do is really look at design, equip, and build. So you've got those three segments, and when you work with us, you may work with us to come up with the design. Or maybe you just ask us to go ahead and give you our best recommendations for fixtures for your space, for audio system. Maybe we end up doing a small design fee depending on the complexity of the project, or just plain design it before we move on to the next phase, which is equip. So in the equip phase, what we're going to do is what we do every day at Above AVL is we help you guys get everything you need, put together a quote, and calculate out your personalized price for that gear. And then the last phase, and we can do any of all three, is the installation phase. Actually coming on site, working with electricians and other tradespeople and making sure that gear is installed and commissioned well. The cool thing that's different about us at Above AVL is we don't really say that you have to use us for all of that stuff. If there's parts of that you or your facility want to do, you want to install it yourself and have us just come and commission it, or maybe you just need us to help design and equip you, we're totally open to do that. Here, what we did here, this was completely installed by the staff of this facility, by local rigging companies, local electricians, and we just came in, helped them get some integration stuff done and some programming, and then they're done. And we've got other projects like this where it's like, hey, a typical integration model doesn't fit. So if you're interested in stuff like that, come check us out at Above AVL. Feel free to contact us. We love working on projects like this, making it a real win for both you and us, getting you the gear that you need with our expertise, but not having to do a full installation with an installation company if that's not what you need. So check us out. We'd love to help you build something awesome like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.